Pokimane giving a slap on the wrist for adult material, but is that consistent with Twitch's past disciplinary actions? Hi, I'm Tommy C, and this is Shot to the Point. It's good to see you all. I want to ask you something before I go forward. I was thinking about putting emails in this channel, have membership that would entitle you to be able to talk to me on the Twitch page chat, usually after live streams on the other channel, potential events. And we would do I think I would want to do is a unique not shot from the point show. I consider what I do over there a show, an hour show. I would think be more of a traditional live stream here, going over news stories and taking fielding questions, possible phone calls from the people in here once a month. And I think that would be kind of fun to stream kind of one-on-one, do a more traditional sort of stream rather than a sort of a planned show with, music, this, that, and the other thing. I wonder if you'd be interested in that, because membership would entitle you to that, a special stream here, emotes, and of course you'd be connected to the Twitch, the Discord live. You can speak with me after shows and during events and planned events, because we've been doing a lot more of that lately. Patreons, arcade members, Tommy C's SFT members, we've been watching videos after shows and stuff like that, and I really, really enjoyed Twitch has changed some of their options, and we can all go in and watch stuff together, and I really, really love it. I think it's great, and I want to know if you'd be interested like that, or are you tapped out? Are you a Patreon and a member, and it's like, it's a little much? I want to hear that too. If that's something you're interested in, I'd like to do that. We definitely I have a great time doing the member streams with the crew on the other channel. This would be just more me and you. I just want to get some feedback on that. Also, I know I've been promising this for a while. You guys are interested in coming on the Shot from the Point news team, which would be a long process. I wanted to make this video where I'm telling you what to expect, or rather trying to talk you out of it. And you still want to do it after I talk you out of it? It might be interesting. So I know a lot of you folks have hit my email up and said you want to be, I could use another member besides John Scream. He does it when he can. He's definitely part-time. But if you want to do something like what we're doing here, and me and John Scream are doing here, I'd certainly like to hear from you. Let's get into the main story. Pokimane, a warning is deserved. Sorry to anyone who didn't want to see that on stream. I don't know. Everybody seems to agree. You got the good taste in the adult material. I'll be more careful in the future, but I'm glad it made for a good meme, and certainly did make for a fantastic meme. Let's rip off Bowbacks. What do you think? Nicholas DiOrio, if you were a man, that'd be a band. That'll be good. Call Me Carson. What did Call Me Carson know? Oh, he jumped on the meme train? Did he? I know they're friends.
Wait, we saw this.
Hey, dude. I miss you.
Yeah. That's good stuff. The memes have been fantastic. I haven't pre-screened these memes, but you can see Shop from the Point member Crypt Daddy got involved with it. I guess they did a meme with Trainwreck. This has been this meme has been fantastic. It's been a lot of fun. But I want to get to, the more, for lack of a better word, the serious side of this. Nicholas DiOrio brings up a good point. Now, is this our first ban? Is this why it's a slap on the wrist? Seems fair to me. I just want to let everybody know that I have I don't have anything against adult material being on Twitch at all. If they change the rules and say it's all good or all bad, I think that's up to them. I think the question here is a consistent enforcement policy, which we don't see. And we do see discrimination against men in most cases, unless they're sort of mid-tier creators. We did see an Asian streamer dressed like Chung-Li, who, to be honest with you, it didn't seem all that revealing to me. And then she got a couple day ban for that. I just don't see Alinity or Pokimane getting something like that. They're the faces, at least the female faces on the website. But let's go to just recently in January 2020. Destiny is banned on Twitch once again. He may be one ban away from permaban. We've actually seen that scrap too. People have been banned more than 3 times. That tends to be the rule, but nobody knows. They're not transparent deliberately. So, when you're not transparent, it makes it a lot easier to enforce a double standard. The reason for Destiny's removal seems to be the same as his previous ban in November of 2019, showing explicit content while streaming. This time, he flashed a thumbnail with nudity for a couple seconds. Sounds familiar? Sounds familiar. Here's one in January. And was there one recently too? That's an example. Now, does Destiny have a history of this stuff, or does Destiny have other prior bans? So, the first one's a warning, and all right, fair question. But we have a male streamer getting banned for having an accident. All right, let's go to QWC. Much more controversial. Well, they're both controversial, but XQC is controversial for different reasons. 72 hours for watching adult material. All right, you could probably say maybe this isn't their first time. Warnings for first time. This is Pokimane's first time. I'm going to ask you. I wasn't able to find it. I just wanted to do a short little news report here. Do you know of any Twitch streamers, big or small, getting a slap on the wrist or a warning for this infraction? I'd be happy to tweet about it on Shot from the Point News on the Twitter site. I'll let everybody know that that's the case. But this does not seem fair to me. I mean, and just the enforcement of these types of bans are just seem to be ridiculous. I just seem to remember a figure in Twitch saying we base a lot of our bans on intent. Well, I don't think that I'm not going to bet the farm on XQC, but I can't imagine that Destiny would have intent. It's when you stroll through Twitter, which he does, he reads things and interacts with his audience, there's always a chance of seeing a boopy. But that is against Twitch rules. It's very, very difficult to screen and what have you. So it's very frustrating. Pokimane also finds herself in some trouble recently. I want you to check these two videos out. One by Bobax. He does a quasi-exposed video, or not his normal content where he goes over Twitter interactions, but his dealings with her when she copyright striked him, and apologized for it, kind of, and yeah, it's really it's in some interesting stuff, and plus all the problems that are going on with her right now, and it's a Gundam, really helping the narrative of days before the content nuke came out on Keemstar of going after sponsors for being critical of her and her fans. And one of them was successful. She did manage to deprive It's a Gundam of a sponsor. That's a big. That's kind of a big deal, and I'll also be putting Kavos' video over here as well. So go make sure you check those out. One of the things I want to do here is I like to use the news channel to give you as much information as possible, even if it's not from us ourselves. If this is a topic that interests you, I think a lot more times I'm going to be promoting other people's videos, even if I don't like them. I'd be happy to push the quartering stuff or anything else if that gets you the information you need. I'm trying to provide the service here, and I would hope you would reward me for that service. I do appreciate it. So just going back to Pokimane, Twitch's inconsistency, I really think the only way this is ever going to change if there is some kind of actual discrimination lawsuit, and to really sort of dig up the history of their disciplinary actions, and if they are enforcing these disciplinary actions unfairly towards a certain gender. I think that's very important, and I think it's safe to say if if they were harder on girls than they were guys, I think you would really see a lot more people being supportive of it, and or if it was a discrimination against minorities. But this is just men in general, and they bring the hammer down pretty hard in most cases. That's correct. All right, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you check out Bobax's video. Make sure you check out Kavos' video, and we'll keep you updated. I want to start doing more work over here. Real quick, for those who I've gotten, especially during the Onision time, a ton a video, email saying, I'm interested in being on your news team. Now, it's a difficult process and could take up to a year, but I keep on saying I'm going to put this video out, trying to talk you out of it. And if I haven't talked you out of it by the end of it, then send me an email. Then send me an email. But it is a long process. Highly recommend you get familiar with my podcast and the show's history. And I would like if you can make, if I feel that you can make videos like this, and I think you're coherent, and you don't even have to agree with me. You can be of a different political mindset than me, but as long as you're bringing the facts and bringing commentary, I would be interested in you. But it's a long process, and there's a lot more to it than just being good at it. You also have to fit into the group. We're a very tight-knit group at A Shot from the Point News. If you want more coverage to the big story, of course, Akeem and Mr. H3H3, that's probably going to be in the main channel for the foreseeable future. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I hope to see you Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tommy C's SFTV for Shot from the Point.
Clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me